Have you ever met someone who returned from a monastery retreat and seemed completely different, clearer, almost glowing from within? Did you ever wonder what happened during those quiet days of silence and meditation that could so deeply transform a person? Could it be that there's a forgotten method, the way of stepping away from the noise of life just long enough to finally hear your own soul? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your familiar companion on this journey into the deeper layers of being. Today, we uncover a practice that few in the modern world truly understand, but one that has quietly rewritten the lives of thousands. Doki, a 7-day period of focused, silent, transformative retreat. This is not a vacation. It's not a spiritual luxury. It's a profound recalibration of your inner world. And today, you're going to understand exactly what. Let's begin with the story of someone just like you. Her name was Li Yuding, a busy professional in the heart of the city. She lived the life most people considered normal, a blur of deadlines, meetings, late-night emails, traffic jams, and digital distractions. Her sleep was broken, her heart was heavy, her patience was thin. She often told herself, "I'm just tired." But she wasn't just tired. She was lost in momentum, caught in the machinery of modern life, moving faster than her soul could follow. One day, she visited a monastery for a weekend break. She wasn't planning anything serious, but then she saw a sign on the wall. 7-day Doki silent retreat, no speaking, no phones, no distractions, only you. She laughed. That would drive me insane. The abbot smiled gently and replied, "No, it might wake you up." She signed up, and what followed would change her forever. Let's take this journey with her, day by day. Day 1. The noise within. At 4:30 am, a bell rang. She sat among strangers, eyes closed, no one speaking, no phone, no coffee, no music. Just her breath and the rising storm of thoughts. She thought of work, of deadlines, of the awkward things she said to a friend, of the argument with her partner. Her mind screamed in protest. She realized for the first time she had never truly sat with herself. Day 2. The body speaks. Her legs hurt, her back ached. Her mind said, "Why are you doing this?" But the silence began to settle. She noticed the rhythm of her breath, the creak of the floorboards, the sound of birds outside. She ate in silence, she walked in silence, she watched her thoughts like clouds. And slowly, something softened. Day 3, the emotions arise. Old memories surfaced. Childhood wounds, unhealed regrets, grief, shame, things she had buried under years of business. She cried silently in meditation. No one noticed, no one judged. That night, she wrote in her journal, "I didn't come here to feel better. I came here to finally feel." Day 4, the mind begins to clear. She began to see how reactive she had become in daily life. How quickly she judged. How often she spoke without listening. How rarely she truly looked someone in the eyes. How, in silence, everything slowed. She began to notice space between thoughts, between impulses, between reactions. And in that space, her peace. Day 5, the heart openness. She saw another woman in the retreat, quietly weeping during walking meditation. They couldn't speak, but their eyes met. And in that moment, Li Yuding felt a wave of compassion unlike anything before. She realized, everyone is carrying something. Silence doesn't separate us, it connects us. That night, she bowed to her cushion and whispered, "Thank you." Day 6, the insight crack is open. During a long sit, her mind went quiet and not just still, but silent. Oh thoughts, oh striving, or labels, just awareness. Pure, spacious, luminous. She realized, this is what I've been running from, not darkness, but stillness. And it was beautiful. A7, returning to the world. As the retreat ended, she sat one last time, tears streaming down her cheek, not from sorrow, but from gratitude. She looked around at the others. The one spoke, but she could feel it. They had all changed. Not in personality, but in presence. When she stepped outside the monastery gate, the world looked the same, but she didn't. She breathed differently. She walked slower. She spoke less, but with more meaning. She re-entered her life, but with a quieter heart and a deeper gaze. Let's step back and ask, what really happened? What is this thing called Idoki that transformed her from stressed and scattered to centered and serene? Toki, in the Buddhist tradition, means specifically 7 days of uninterrupted practice. But it also means something deeper, 7 days of returning. Returning to breath. Returning to body. Returning to truth. The silence is not the goal, it's the mirror. In silence, you see your mind. In silence, you meet your pain. In silence, you remember your soul. And the beauty is, you don't have to go to a monastery to begin. You can create your own version of Doki at home. Here's how. Turn off your phone for specific hours each day. Spend 20 minutes in seated silence, just watching your breath. Eat one meal in total silence, savoring every bite. Walk slowly, mindfully, without music. Channel your emotions, without judgment. Practice being fully present with whoever you're with. At the end of each day, ask, what did I run from? What did I face? What did I discover? Do this for 7 days. You won't be the same. Because the truth is, you don't need more information. You need more space. You don't need more speed. You need more presence. Toki is not about being holy. It's about being whole. It's about remembering that you are not the chaos. You are the stillness behind it. You are not the story. You are the silence before the first word. So if your life feels like it's spinning, pause. If your mind feels like a battlefield, be still. If your heart feels dry, sit with it. There's a part of you that is always calm, always watching, always waiting. Toki simply brings you back to it. Thank you for watching this video. If you've ever experienced something like a silent retreat, or if you long for that kind of peace, air your thoughts in the comments. You read every word. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again as we journey further into the inner life. And remember, stillness isn't escape. It's the home you've always had, but forgot how to return to.